The day you receive your child's autism diagnosis. The day you receive your child's autism diagnosis is a day the world tilts on its axis. Everything you thought you knew, every expectation you held, suddenly feels uncertain. The air in the room grows thick, and the clinician's words can sound like a distant hum. You might feel a wave of relief, a name for the differences you have long observed. You might feel a surge of fear for a future that now seems unwritten and unpredictable, or you might feel a profound sense of loneliness, as if you have been handed a map to a country where no one you know has ever traveled. These feelings are all valid, all part of this new, unexpected journey you are beginning. This moment is often a paradox of emotions, a tangled knot of love, worry, and fierce protectiveness. You look at your beautiful child. There is a unique language spoken among parents of autistic children. It is a language of shared glances, knowing nods, unfinished sentences that are perfectly understood, celebrating a first unprompted hello with the same enthusiasm others reserve for a winning touchdown, navigating a grocery store trip like a strategic military operation to avoid sensory overload. This shared understanding is a powerful antidote to feeling misunderstood by the wider world. Well-meaning friends and family may offer advice that doesn't quite fit, but when you talk to another autism parent, you can finally let your guard down. Speak your fears aloud without judgment. Therapists and doctors provide the essential clinical framework, but it is other parents who provide the roadmap for daily life. They are the keepers of practical wisdom, everyday hacks that make life easier. Another parent will tell you which brand of seamless socks their child will actually wear. They can recommend a dentist who knows how to work with sensory sensitivities, or a hairdresser who will do a haircut on the floor if needed. This is information you won't find in any textbook. This exchange of practical advice is a lifeline. A parent in your support group might share their success with a weighted blanket or a specific scented lavender spray. These small, actionable tips can have a huge impact, reducing daily stress for the entire family. The journey of parenting an autistic child can be profoundly isolating. It is an isolation that can creep in quietly, even when you are surrounded by people. You may start to decline invitations to birthday parties because the noise and chaos are too much for your child. You might stop going to crowded parks or family gatherings, preemptively avoiding a difficult situation or the stares of strangers who do not understand. Each "no thank you" can feel like another brick in a wall. When you connect with other parents of autistic children, you shatter that silence. In their stories, you hear the echo of your own. The wall you built brick by brick begins to crumble as you realize you're not on an island after all. After a diagnosis, the future can feel like a dense, impenetrable fog. The path ahead is unclear. But when you join a community of parents, you find beacons of light in the fog. You meet parents of older children, parents of teenagers who are thriving. You hear stories of children who struggled with communication and are now expressing themselves through art, music, typing. You see that an autism diagnosis isn't an endpoint but a different developmental path, one with its own timeline and incredible triumphs. These stories don't erase your worries, but they give powerful proof that a happy, fulfilling life is possible and probable. These glimpses into the future are powerful. They shift your focus from immediate struggles to long-term potential. The fog begins to lift. Not because the path is straight, but because people around you hold lanterns, illuminating the way toward a bright, hopeful destination. In today's digital world, support is no longer limited by geography. For many parents of autistic children, the most accessible and immediate lifeline can be found through a screen. Online forums, private social media groups, blogs have become virtual sanctuaries where parents can connect 24 hours a day. They provide a degree of anonymity that can encourage incredible honesty and vulnerability. A late-night post from a desperate parent asking, "Does anyone else's child do this?" is often met with dozens of replies within minutes. The collective wisdom of a large online group is immense, offering perspectives and solutions from around the world. Of course, it is important to navigate these online spaces with care, seeking out well-moderated groups that foster a positive and supportive atmosphere. But when you find the right community, it can be life-changing. It is a place to celebrate a victory at 2 a.m. with people who truly understand its significance. It is a constant, reassuring presence that reminds you that no matter the time of day or the nature of the challenge, there is a global community of parents standing right there with you, ready to listen and to help. While online groups offer incredible accessibility, There is a different kind of magic that happens when parents meet face-to-face. Local support groups and informal meetups transform digital connections into tangible friendships. These gatherings provide a space for human connection in its purest form. Seeing the encouraging smile of another parent, sharing a hug, or simply sitting in comfortable silence with someone who understands can be profoundly healing. These in-person gatherings create opportunities not just for parents, but for their children as well. The children are free to be themselves, and parents can relax, knowing they are in a judgment-free zone. One powerful example is local chapters that organize meetings providing education, support, and mentorship. Another simple yet beautiful example is a small group who meet for a walk every Saturday morning. It is in these simple moments that deep bonds are forged. You are no longer just the parent of an autistic child. You are Sarah, who loves gardening, or David, the baseball fan. These local connections become the people you can call when you have a last-minute emergency or need a meal when you are overwhelmed. They build a powerful safety net for your family. When parents find support and community, they become stronger, more confident, and more effective advocates for their children. This transformation has a direct and powerful ripple effect on the child's well-being and development. A parent who feels understood, validated, and hopeful is better equipped to handle daily challenges with patience and resilience. They have more emotional energy to co-regulate with their child during difficult moments. They can advocate fiercely and persuasively for their child's needs in school and therapy settings. Through their network, they learn about new therapies, educational approaches, and resources they might never have found on their own. By taking care of their own emotional needs through community, parents are modeling self-care and resilience for their children. They are also building a world of acceptance around their child. This proactive and educated advocacy can open doors for a child that might have otherwise remained closed, leading to better outcomes in all areas of life. Ultimately, the greatest gift a parent network gives to a child is a happy and healthy parent. The journey of raising an autistic child is not a sprint, it is a marathon, filled with unexpected hills, breathtaking views, long stretches that test your endurance. On this path, the single most important truth to hold on to is this: you are not alone. This community is your source of emotional strength, a place where you can share your burdens and have them lightened by shared experience. So I encourage you to take that first step. Join the online group. Go to the local meetup, even if you are nervous. Reach out to the other parent you see at the therapy clinic. Your tribe is out there, waiting with open arms and understanding hearts. They will be your cheerleaders on the good days and your safety net on the hard ones. Together you will navigate the challenges and celebrate the incredible joys of this unique and sacred journey. Find your people, and you will find your power. You are not alone. If this helped, subscribe for more resources and links to support groups in the description.